masse this evening. We're at historic Fenway Park. Tonight, it's an AL Eastern Division matchup between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Red Sox baseball is next. Nate Eovaldi, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
A huge arm comes with Nathan Eovaldi, up towards 95 to 100 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Power pitcher deluxe. His best swing and miss pitch, though, is the split finger. He'll throw that to both righties and lefties.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Out in front of it, strike one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Now here's the pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Game time temperature tonight, 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. 0-1 pitch on its way. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2. On the ground to third. And there's out number two. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. This guy put together one of those ridiculous seasons last year. His numbers were off the chart, and he hit everything. Breaking balls, changeups, splits. The league couldn't figure him out, and he went berserk on the whole year. Consistent from April till October. Amazing season.
Aaron Hicks is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Only one strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to be.
Ouch, that one hit him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Striding forward now is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
The 1-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Hicks, the runner at first with two gone. Got him to swing under that one. It's 2-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Verdugo backing up on it. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he'll take a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Mano-a-mano against Nady Eovaldi. He's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. 3 runs already home here. Turned on down the line. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Yankees 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Garrett Cole, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock-solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
As he will look at a first-pitch fastball for ball 1. And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes. Two balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Alex Verdugo sent packing to start out the bottom of the first. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Cole is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Hard hit ball to second. Stopped on the slide by LeMahieu. What a play.
Batting third.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Here's another 0-2.
Nope, not there.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park. It's the Yankees 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
1 ball, no strikes the count. 1-1 the count to Clint Frazier. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting 8th, the third baseman.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's ready. Now the pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Here comes the 1-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Frazier on at first, nobody out. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. To second for one. On to first to complete the double play. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. Mano-a-mano against Nate Eovaldi. Not great. He's 1 for 8. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Look out, 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
3-0 now.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike. Two out, nobody on. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got to count 1 inch.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
A runner on first with 2 away. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. Sanchez isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he's safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Garrett Whitlock enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Here's big Aaron Judge, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Oh, 0-2, here it is. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
And the payoff pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That's in there, base hit. And they throw up the stop sign at third as they decide to play it safe with 2 away. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in, 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Bogarts is under it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Yankees lead this one 5-0.
Tell me what you want, what you really.
Brett Gardner is into the ballgame now as he'll take over out in left field. Last half of the second set to go, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. And there's 1 away.
Batting fifth.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. His career line against Garrett Cole, batting .500, 4 for 8. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. One out, nobody on. Three and one.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Hunter.
Stepping in next, Hunter Renfroe. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike, 2-1 now.
1 strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now a swing, and he pops him up, right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Franchi.
Next up for the Red Sox, Franchi Cordero. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And it's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Two
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1.
Nope. Back inside.
Bobby Dahlbeck would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Vasquez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The next 3-2. Another one sent foul. Payoff pitch one more time, and it's fouled away. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. Now here's the first offering. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. From the stretch. And that misses 1-1.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
The 1-1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. D-Row, Dan, and I return to Boston after this. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And right into the shift. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting, shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
Now to bat, Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Brett Gardner is on deck. The 3-0.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Here's the 3-1. 3-2 now.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's gonna have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. And now here is Kike Hernandez. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-0 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Here comes the 1-2. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Here now the 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Alex Verdugo. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Knuckle curve is off the bottom edge. 2 balls and no strikes.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Outside, 3-0 now. From the belt, the pitch. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. One strike now from Cole. High and deep to right center. Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Into the box, Rafael Devers. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB. Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
1-0 pitch.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Bounced to first. Scooped up. One there. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Now at the plate is Gio Urshela as we begin the top of the 4th.
Third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So bases are empty with one out now. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. One out, nobody on. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. This is foul right side.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The next 1-2 pitch. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. And this one's in the dirt. And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. The 1-0.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Now the 1-1 pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit to short. Bogarts has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Now the 1-0.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at-bat. Not much reason for it.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch.
Now, 2-1.
Five runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Three and 1. Aaron Hicks would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
2 on, 2 out, and that'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. First delivery to him.
Hey! 0-1.
Sanchez at second. Judge at first. 2 out in the inning. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Yanks strand a pair, but they hold a 5-0 lead.
Just like Vegas in the sun.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
The designated hitter, J.D.
First pitch on its way.
Martinez.
Ball that time.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Now the 1-0. Lifted in the air to right field. Judge is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Up next, Christian Vasquez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The pitch.
Ball in.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
So now to the plate, Hunter Renfroe. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The 0-1 pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the AB now. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2 balls and no strikes, the count to Stanton.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Now the 2-0. Line drive to left. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
At the plate now is Luke Voigt. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch on its way. Now the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Cordero will wait on it. And that's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
Next for New York, Gleyber Torres. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on the way. Liner toward right center. Renfroe gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They're still staring at a 0 in the hits column, so it's certainly been a struggle. But he did give credit to the pitching they've faced. That said, he said it's important they keep pushing to figure out how to break through without getting overly frustrated. It's time to simplify things as much as possible, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Albert Abreu, a 6' 2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in the outfielder, Franchy Cordero.
Left fielder, Franchy Cordero.
First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
At the plate now, Bobby Dahlbeck. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Gardner going back, and it's gone into the monster seats. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and it's now a 5-2 game.
That was a mistake with location, and he drove it out of here. I can't overstate how important this home run is, folks. It's not just the 2 runs. It's what he does to the guys in the dugout. 5-0 seems pretty desperate, but 5-2 is doable. That changed the whole feel of this game.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Base is empty here with nobody out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
The 3-1 pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. And that's through for a hit.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game, to get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 1-0.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
The 2-0 on the way. And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
The 3-1. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gardner going back, and it bangs off the monster. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold it third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
In now, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Hernandez at third. Verdugo is at second with nobody out. And that misses, 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Racing back, the left fielder. Gone! Over the monster for a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as we are all tied at 5.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Jonathan Loizaga, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now.
Now batting, third base.
Here now is Rafael Devers. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Lifetime against this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Here it comes. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 3-1 hit hard down the line, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0, center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Torres brings it in. LeMahieu for 1. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. More from Boston after this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Brett Gardner. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Next to stand in is Gio Urshela. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Now it's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 3-1 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Now batting.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled it, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Singled last time up. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, DJ LeMahieu. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Renfroe gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. One left for the Yankees. Our score holds at 5 apiece.
Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Red Sox, the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
And now a pitch on the way. Franchi Cordero is on deck. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
Now a drive by Renfroe. This is hit well out to left. And gone. An absolute bomb. Hunter Renfroe leaves the yard with a solo shot, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by Show Track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers.
The batter, the left fielder, Franchi.
And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
Ready now is Bobby Dalbec. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off-speed.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Bobby Dalbec becomes out number 2 this inning. Into the box now, Kike Hernandez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Last time through was a base hit. And that'll miss up and in, ball 2. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. hot shot on the ground is short. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
Alex Verdugo digging in now. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Ready with the 1-1. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And what an effort on the running. Austin Bryce is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. And now in the box, Aaron Judge for his career in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Now here it comes. Back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now back, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
One gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Now here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. One out, nobody on. Now a swinging bunt. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Fielded cleanly and very quickly there. They're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He has no prior history against this pitcher. First pitch on the way. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And it's off the green monster. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. Darren O'Day gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better two-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
And now the first pitch. And he takes ball one. O'Day has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. Line towards center field. Hicks is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. One out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Fouled off. Little chopper back to the mound. And there are two away now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it, however, it's 6-5.
Is this redemption for my soul?
Adam Ottavino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Luke Voigt will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And now a called strike that time. As the zone expands a bit here, it's 2-1 now.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Bounce towards the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Next up will be Gleyber Torres. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt a hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Right side hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner's back. Into the box, Gio Urshela. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Into right field, that's a base hit. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Now back, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Tyler Wade will come on now and pinch run here. Striding in is Gary Sanchez, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. As the first pitch to him's a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. That's inside. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Ready with the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Ryan Brazier answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. DJ LeMahieu will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 pitch. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Yankees leave them loaded. This one remains close. It's 6-5. Tyler Wade is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Luis Cessa is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. Past meetings against Luis Cessa, he's 1 for 5. Now here's the first offering.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Yeah.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Now the pitch.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Hunter Renfroe is on deck. Fouled away. And another foul ball. Justin Wilson is forced onto the mound now following the injury. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So next to bat will be Hunter Renfroe. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And that home run he hit his last time up, he isn't going to forget about anytime soon. He absolutely destroyed a fastball.
And that misses low and away, ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0. Vasquez aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's 1-2.
I got the count 1-2.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
Well, I'm surprised by the pitcher right there going to the well for a second straight fastball. He had to feel that that hitter was on the previous pitch.
Stepping in now, Franchy Cordero. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Wade is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, the first baseman, Bobby.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring up Bobby Dahlberg. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 1-0. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count, 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Ready now, 2-strike pitch on its way. And he misses with that one, ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Stepping in once again is Kike Hernandez. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First pitch coming, here it is. High in the air out to center field. Hicks will make the catch. Tagging is the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. And he is safe at the plate as they tack on an important run to make it 7-5 now.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. At the plate now, Alex Verdugo. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and it hung in the middle of the plate. Too late for him to pull a trigger.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Lifted down the line in left. Gardner on the move. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. More from Fenway in a moment. Matt Barnes comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. One gone. Digging in, the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He bounced out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down to the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Here's the 0-2.
Inside, ball one.
And a swing as he pulls this one into right. Renfroe is there, 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Giancarlo.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Deliver, here comes the first pitch.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Swinging for the fences and just gets a piece of that one. Now 3-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Last chance for the Yankees. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
At the plate, Luke Voigt. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Boy, I'll tell you, not all wins are created equal. There's something really satisfying about being down 5 runs and you band together to find a way to get that win. They've got a huge bounce in their step heading into their next game.
7-5 tonight's final. Boston rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Garrett Whitlock earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
This is Bonaparte and he paired with Tucson and they went on a world conquest. Tear you believe the part. Michael remained there, but still virtuous. Wait to make a pair that you found out the church services. Not a holy man, but a moral in my perverseness. So I support workers unionizing their services.
You say that you don't love me, hey. I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 7 runs on 9 hits. 1 error, they left 8 runners on base. For the Yankees, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors, they left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. The Red Sox and Yankees, thank you.